In tonight's EastEnders, Zack faces consequences after leaving Whitney alone in Milton Keynes. Devastated by Whitney's decision to foster Brittany, he seeks comfort from Lauren. In a vulnerable moment, Zack misinterprets signals and kisses Lauren, jeopardizing his future with Whitney. Meanwhile, Denzel considers steroids, Gina's well-intentioned gesture backfires, Sonia struggles with jealousy, and an MP criticizes the soap's portrayal of Milton Keynes. The controversy prompts residents to express dissatisfaction, with an MP urging a more positive depiction of the city. EastEnders spoilers tonight, Zack cheats on Whitney with Lauren. Has he blown his future with Whitney? After quite a week for Whitney and Zack, our EastEnders spoilers for tonight reveal that he heads back to Walford alone and kisses Lauren. But are he and Whitney over for good? Whitney devastated Zack when she wanted to stay in Milton Keynes and foster Brittany. So he has headed home alone, insisting he has to go back to work. With their future uncertain, will his mistake with Lauren cost Zack everything? All this and more in tonight's EastEnders spoilers. Zack kisses Lauren. As he walks out onto the square, Zack is clearly down. He bumps into Lauren and Penny on Whitney's stall. Sonia soon approaches and is not impressed when he tells her he's left Whitney in Milton Keynes alone. Lauren is shocked when Zack fills her in on Whit's pregnancy and the accident. She offers comfort to Zack and they have a heart-to-heart about the future. Wanting to help, Lauren calls Whitney to try and talk her round. But despite Lauren's plea on behalf of Zack, Whit is firm she's staying in Milton Keynes to be there for Brittany. Meanwhile, Zack is in the Vic drowning his sorrows. Lauren finds him and wants to help sober him up. She offers to get him some food. But when she gives him advice on the Whitney situation, he misreads the signs and kisses her. Will she respond? And what does this mean for his future with Whitney? Denzel considers steroids in EastEnders spoilers. When a popular fitness influencer wants to collaborate on a workout video, Denzel is thrilled. He gets Nugget to help film him. But when Nugget posts the video without Denzel's knowledge, he goes mad. Upset by negative comments about his physique, Denzel is feeling really down. When he notices a comment about anabolic steroids, Denzel decides he will look into this further. But as he goes down a dangerous path, can anyone help him see sense? Gina's gesture hits the wrong note. Wanting to cheer George up ahead of Eddie's trial, Gina decides to book a family holiday on her credit card. She organizes flights for them all to Jamaica to learn more about their family history. However, George still hasn't told the girls about their true heritage and isn't impressed. His outburst stuns Gina, but will he explain what it's really all about? Sonia's struggles in EastEnders spoilers. With Sonia desperate for a baby of her own, she's finding it hard. Having discovered Whitney is pregnant, Sun knows she should be happy for her after all she's been through. However, Sonia just can't help feeling jealous as her IVF so far hasn't worked. When Sonia steps in to look after baby Charlie, things get even worse. She is yearning for a baby and looking after a little one only serves to make her desire grow. Can Rice find a way to support Sonia and help her get through this? And will she ever manage to get pregnant? Milton Keynes' depiction in EastEnders was out of order, says MP. Residents remarked that the location looked nothing like real Milton Keynes. Today NMP has blasted EastEnders for its portrayal of Milton Keynes in new episodes. On Monday, the character of Bianca Jackson, played by Patsy Palmer, returned to the BBC soap in scenes set in her home in Milton Keynes. Jackson left the soap in 2014 when her character moved out of Walford to Milton Keynes with her partner Terry Spraggan. During this week's storyline set in the city, a neglected teenage girl living in the area is seen roaming around a housing estate, eating out of bins, and being used as a drug runner by her mother. A pregnant Whitney tries to help the child but is constantly pushed away. An argument then breaks out between Bianca and the teenager's mother, and Bianca throws a brick through the window of the mother's home on the estate. Some residents of the area, along with Ben Everett, the MP for Milton Keynes North, have said they are unhappy with the portrayal of their home in the soap. The Conservative MP said he would be contacting producers of the program to suggest writing another storyline about some of the brilliant parts of Milton Keynes. He told the BBC, "I am quite positive about Milton Keynes and I want them to show the good side as well." Everett added, "Like every city we got parts that aren't as good as the others, but the characterization is completely out of order." In an X/Twitter post, he wrote, "You want some, do ya? Eh? I'll always stand up for MK." Some Milton Keynes residents remarked on social media that they would be complaining to the BBC for its depiction of the city. One viewer who had never visited the city said on social media, "This week's EastEnders episodes are not really encouraging me to ever want to visit Milton Keynes." An EastEnders fan who said they previously worked in the city said they were disappointed with the soap's quite shocking portrayal of the area. Having previously worked there, it is not at all representative of what the place and its proud and friendly people are really like, they wrote. MK is a brilliant city. It has been reported that the scenes were not filmed in Milton Keynes but in Barnet in North London. The Independent has approached the BBC for comment. Author A.J. West wrote on X/Twitter, "I was howling at the way Milton Keynes is suddenly some sort of feral Dickensian slum in concrete. The absolute shade. MK is, in general, lush." The uproar comes as the BBC recently announced that Layla Morse will return permanently to reprise her role as Big Mo Harris later this year. The 78-year-old actor is known for portraying the fiery matriarch of the Slater family in the BBC One soap from 2000 until she departed Albert Square in 2021. Please subscribe our channel.